This whole area around Chichester became a very important stronghold for the Romans. Roman farms, houses, and palaces have all been unearthed around here. They also introduced brown hares and rabbits, pheasants, and stinging nettles. Soldiers were said to have flogged themselves with the nettles to stimulate blood flow and keep themselves warm in the cold northern winters. Centuries later, when William the Conqueror invaded England in 1066, many of the forests in this part of the Downs were declared royal hunting grounds for the Norman kings. And they remained a haven for wildlife for hundreds of years after. It was in these wooded downs in the 18th century that one of our greatest naturalists, Reverend Gilbert White, transformed our view of the natural world and how we see ourselves within it. His home was here in Selborne, close to the northern boundary of the park. He lived in the 1700s, well before Darwin, when nature was considered as something that should be ruled over, controlled and tamed. Gilbert White was the first to challenge that view. The original manuscript of the Natural History and Antiquities of Selborne and this writing these words have changed the world. Before Gilbert White, no one had written in detail about the natural world. No one had gone outside and sat down and looked and listened and been able from that to deduce the separation between species and the intimacies of genus. Gilbert White spent hours in these woods, observing detail. He was the first to identify the differences between the willow warbler, the wood warbler, and the chiffchaff by their song. He identified the harvest mouse as a separate species. He must have been here at night because he identified the nocturnal bat as a separate species. Really, he laid the foundation stone for the study of natural history and the environmental movement as we know it today, to such an extent that Charles Darwin declared that he stood on the shoulders of Gilbert White.